Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. I'm Adam Gore. We got Lee Adams on hand taking photos for today's match. You can see those on ICCimages.com. Raphael Henry up top shooting highlights of today's, running the camera and shooting highlights of today's game. So you'll want to stick around for this afternoon as ICC is getting set to host Holmes in a doubleheader. It's going to start with the Lady Indians and number 6 Lady Bulldogs. Holmes will be in their black kits trimmed in white. ICC will be in their white kits trimmed in red and blue, and that might be a good thing for the Indians today, as it's not just a miserably warm day, but it's a bright, sunny day outside. The sun will be beating down on the pitch this afternoon, as it could get, I won't say miserable, but it could get uncomfortable by the time we get towards the latter stages of this match here. So this First American National Bank opening kick is going to be taken by Holmes. They'll be moving right to left on your screen here. ICC obviously left to right as Holmes turns it over. The Indians get it back now. As we mentioned, Holmes, number 6 in the country. Last time ICC saw the number 6 team in the country, it was East Central, and the Indians came away with a win in that one, so they're hoping to duplicate that this afternoon. We do want to say hello to those watching in favor of the Lady Indians this afternoon, and also say a special hello to those that are supporting the Lady Bulldogs, as we've got a whistle here, and it'll be a foul on the Indians. ICC comes in with a record of 3-3 overall, 2-1 in the North. Holmes comes in with a record of 5-1-1, 2-0-1 in the North. Holmes, they're riding, I don't know how you would say this, but 2 wins in a row and a tie against Hines. They beat East Central 3-2 in overtime, took care of Northwest 9-3 for ICC. They're looking to get off the negative side of things after dropping a 3-1 decision to number 17 Northwest. They did win in overtime 2-1, as we said earlier, against number 6 East Central. They were scheduled to play Dyersburg State, but that match has been postponed, to be determined if and when that will be made up. This one thrown in. Holmes simply stepped in front of that one. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with ICC. Small crowd today. These matches starting an hour earlier than they normally do as we prepare for that time shift. No lights here at the field, so kind of have to start going by the light Mother Nature will give you. That was McGregor with it now as Holmes gets it back once again. ICC simply takes it back. Indians try to squeeze that one ahead. Holmes is able to step in front of it and take it right back at midfield. They try to squeeze it ahead, and ICC steps in front of that one to take it away. Going to be a foot race here, but 2-on-1. Holmes will be able to get to it just simply by the numbers. Good chase put on that time by Anna Grace Ward. So Holmes with it. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. So it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs quickly get it in now, trying to force it up the pitch. ICC looks to get ahead of that one, and they're going to call a foul there. And that one's going to go against Allison Moore. So now the Bulldogs will have it no score coming up inside 42 minutes of play now here in the first half. This one's sent ahead and not on frame. Just try to see if she can touch that one, see if it get on frame, or maybe one of her teammates able to come in and clean that one up. Could not. And ICC will send this one down the pitch. Scramble for it on the far side of the pitch. And ICC was able to win that battle. Sends it ahead. Holmes still scrapping for it. Finds it. Broken up by ICC, and now they're going to clear it out to midfield. Holmes waiting on it now, sends it ahead. This one over the middle, tried to pop it up to the left side. Good job there by Huckabee to recognize that, quickly take it away. Now it's going to be a scramble for it on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say ICC ball. Indians throw it in, but right to a Lady Bulldog. And there's contact and a foul called there as number 10, Wilson, a little slow to get up. I tell you what, it's been a little rough match between Wilson and Moore right now. So, and there was a bump again as Moore was going to go back to kick this one. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as the match progresses. This is Young with it. Tries to squeeze that one in the middle. Deflected away, and ICC gets it back. Maybe too much of a strong foot as this one will roll back to the keeper. That's Tross. Now it's going to be right back to Young. Holmes bringing up the pressure, trying to force an error by the Indians here, but ICC did a good job of weathering that storm. Now they're going to try to go over the top, and it's going to be a foot race here, and unfortunate there. Smart play, though, by Huckabee. She had to make sure she stayed on sides that time before releasing. And now the ball in the middle. McGregor takes it away. Now sends it ahead. Here comes something on the right side on the attack here. Shot is broken up. Well, good idea by the Indians that time. Great touch by McGregor. Just couldn't quite link up with Huckabee in time. Good hustle on the backside as that was Roberts who took away the angle of attack. And now it'll be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. This is going to be McGregor that will take this corner here for ICC. Sends this one over the middle, but broken up. That had to hurt a little bit there, but Wilson stepped in front of that one. And now here comes Holmes trying to get back in transition, see if they can beat ICC back. This is number 11. McKinney with it, so leaves it up top to Nestor. Nestor tried to send it, and a collision down there. I tell you what, Moore a wrecking ball today. As this should be a corner coming up here for the Bulldogs. And that is going to be the situation. Corner opportunity coming up here for Holmes. Coming up on the 38-minute mark here in the first half. It looks like Patrick taking that one, and a great play there by Tross to keep that one from becoming dangerous. Now Holmes is able to get it back. ICC is going to have to rebound and get back quickly defensively. They do so. And a good job by Jones to clear that one out, allow the defense to reset. Let's go back and look at that Little Caesars instant replay there on this corner attempt here as Tross came up and made an excellent play on the ball. As Holmes had the back post, but Tross quickly took that one away. Back to live action now as Holmes sends this one ahead over the middle of the pitch, and smart play there by ICC just to clear it out before they had the opportunity to make a play on the ball. And then just going to simply clear this one out to allow the defense to reset. Still no scores. We're coming up on 37 minutes to play here until halftime. I invite you to stay tuned as we'll have the Little Caesars halftime show coming your way. We'll have some Sonic stats and more. As Holmes getting set to throw this one in. Roberts finds it to Chandler. Chandler just bad touch there as it goes out of bounds and back to ICC. Scramble for it now at midfield. Still scramble. Ends up at the feet at McGregor. McGregor tries to go over the top. Was looking for Ward breaking that time. Ward forces it back. Keeper will have it now and have to get it away, and will go the opposite side of the pitch. Now the Bulldogs try to go over the top. Just couldn't quite get a solid foot on it. Sends it out of bounds, and it will go back to ICC. I invite you to join us tomorrow night on the Blue Channel as we'll have volleyball coming your way. Jeremy Kennedy will be coming into town to help with the call of that one. Not sure if Michael Upton will be available for color that night. And then Thursday night, right back here on the Red Channel, as we'll have football in Boonville against the rivals of Northeast. So ICC will have it now as they get set to throw this one in. Headed out of bounds, and basically just a do-over right here for the Lady Indians. Substitution coming into the match here. Jewel Johns into the contest for ICC. She will come in, and Anna Grace Ward will check out. This substitution being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. Need to get your eyes checked? Give them a call at 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. This one slips through, and Holmes just in the right spot at the right time to keep ICC from being able to turn on that one. Taken away by Killett. She goes to the left side now, quick touch, and just couldn't quite get the angle on it that time, and Holmes will clean that one up. Well, this is the most time we spent on this side of the pitch here for the Indians, as they've turned up the pressure defensively and forced Holmes into a few mistakes, but now the Bulldogs, they settle down, send it ahead. Oh, that one just slips through nicely, as this is McKinney now. But a great job defensively by the Indians to come back and take that one away. That was Jones on the opposite side of the pitch, recovering and getting the ball back for the Indians. Trying to go over the middle, a little too strong. Now here comes ICC looking to go on the right side of the attack. This is Huckabee with it. Huckabee tried to go by the defender, but a great job there to take it away. Huckabee gets it back, though. Goes across the middle. Shot's going to fire. Oh, just wide. Tough break there for ICC as keeper didn't have a good response on that one. If that one would have been on frame, I think it would have been in or very close. But either way it goes, Holmes dodged a big bullet there, and we're still scoreless here. Coming up on 33 and a half to play in the first half. Holmes sends this one ahead. Ball's free on the pitch. They're going to allow it to settle. Sends it forward. Now here comes an opportunity for the Bulldogs. This is number 11, McKinney. McKinney fires and saved by the Indians. Big time save there by Tross. Well, that was a tough play. That was one-on-one opportunity. Great job there by Kayla Young coming in and applying pressure on the hip of the Holmes player that time to maybe make her think about it. Tross comes up, gets an arm on it, deflects it out. Now to be a corner opportunity here for the Bulldogs. So back-to-back scoring opportunities for both teams. Neither one of them could cash in on it just yet. This one sent over the middle, and it's going to be cleaned up that time, as Holmes will reset the attack. Looking to go backside, nobody there. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for ICC. 32 minutes to play now in the first half. Remind you, the men's action will be coming up following this one. We'll step away. It's usually about 15 to 20 minutes between matches. As this one sent forward, Holmes deflects it, and Tross will just regather it. Now she punts this one away. Battle for it at midfield, and Holmes finds it. Now this one sent forward. Good idea, just a little bit too much on it that time, as they were looking for Jewel Johns going down the right side. Just a little too much touch on that one as they sent that one ahead. So the throw in here for Holmes. Still no score. ICC coming up, put a little bit of pressure there. Holmes handles it nicely. 31 minutes to go now here until halftime. A nice play up the side here. Quick touch, but a good job there as that was Young stepping up to take that one away. Now drops it off to Jones. Jones on the far side of the pitch. Foot race. Jones able to come back and control it. Resets it back to Young. Young getting hawked defensively. Got someone coming up on her backside. Now it's going to reset it back, as that was Moore. So Moore looking for which way to go. Now it's going to go back to Young on the left side of the attack. This is Jones. Jones pokes it ahead, but couldn't quite catch up with that one. As it goes out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. So Holmes going to reset through the keeper here and survey the ICC defense. Still no score. Dangerous touch here. Is good job there, as that was Johns who come away with it. This one's going to be poked forward, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. ICC needs to find a way to make this one dangerous. It looks like McGregor will head over to send this one from the corner.
Hey, shift over here now, Maria. Stop. There we go. No counter moment.
So McGregor taking her steps, letting the Indians get set, now ready to step into this one. Sends a line drive over the middle. Oh, just off that time. Looked like she was actually trying to put that one on frame. The keeper came up and made a save. Don't know if it had enough bend to get that back post, but a chance to make that one dangerous there. Substitution coming into the match here. One for ICC. That's going to be Ward back into the match. For Holmes, number 6, that's going to be Johnson, and number 2 is going to be Hanson into the match here. These substitutions being brought to you by our newest sponsor, that's Sam's Town Market in Manatee. You got meats, produce, and specialty items. Sam's Town Market, that's where I get all my food for the weekend, so most definitely want to go out there and check out Sam Ferris and all the great folks out there at Sam's Town Market in Mantachie. Shot and an easy save that time, as just trying to push that one ahead to see if maybe catch the keeper napping. And this one sit ahead, nearly taken away by the Indians. Good job keeping that one at her feet by Johnson. Pushes this one forward. Scramble for it. Now Holmes has it. This is going to be Nestor. Nestor fires and a save. With both these teams being aggressive, trying to put the ball on frame, see if they can find a way to break open this scoreless contest just inside that 27.5 mark here in the first half. Johns with it. Now sends this one ahead. Huckabee had it, and it goes out of bounds. And ICC will have the throw in. Kellett will get ready to throw this one in. Going with the deep toss, and just unfortunate bounce that time as she was looking for Morgan Mitchell. Just went a little bit too high over her head. Now this one's going to be sent out wide. Jones trying to get to it before it goes out of bounds. Couldn't do so. And that one will roll into Firewater Creek. So quickly fish that one out. Still no score here in the first half. Number 6, Holmes, and unranked ICC, and that's going to be a push in the back there. One of those like she might have kind of tripped on the turf, and when she did, she just went to brace herself in the back of the Holmes player. Correct call. So Holmes is going to step into this one. Sends it forward. Oh, it took an awkward hop that time. Good job being able to find a foot on it, and smart play there by Tross to come up and take that one away. If not, that would have been a great 1-on-1 opportunity there for the Bulldogs, and probably would have put a point on the board in favor of Holmes. Try to head this one forward. The ball's just pinballed around, and Holmes, and I said was going to let it settle, as it's going to be hit and goes out of bounds, last touched by ICC. So Holmes with it, trying to reverse the pitch now, quickly do so. You know, we talked about the broadcasts that are coming up. Tennis is also going to be in action as they are in the ITA preseason tournament down at Jones this week. We'll have updates of those on letsgoicc.com and also on our social media outlets. You can follow us on social media at Let's Go ICC. Speaking of that, hit us up on Twitter. Let me know if you're watching, and try to keep an eye on that and give some shout outs across the board throughout today's broadcast. This one's sent ahead just too tall. ICC's there to break it up now, and McGregor has it. This one's sent forward, out of bounds. Holmes will have it back. Still no score. 23:45 to go here. ICC taking that one away defensively. Trying to find someone to turn to. Wasn't there. Had an outlet behind her, just couldn't see her. Sent it out of bounds, and Holmes will get it back. Nestor puts this one over the middle. Young breaks that one up, and ICC's trying to get out and run now. A lot of contact, no call. Good no call, in my opinion, as it was incidental. Now sends this one ahead. Huckabee tried to squeeze it right back, deflected away. Great defense on the part of Chandler of Holmes. And now here come the Bulldogs. This is going to be Nestor on the far side, trying to find someone to go with her. Tries to send it over the middle, and it was just deflected out of bounds by Collette. And it will be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Bulldogs. Again, not just the hottest day we've seen, but really no clouds coming in to break up that sun that's beating down on the pitch right now, and no real shade. And not really, you look at the trees, there's no real breeze either. As we get set for this corner kick. That one's sent, no, nearly found its way off that back post and just misses. A big-time break there for the Indians. Substitutions coming in for both teams. This is going to be number 3, Logan, number 16, Moore, and number 11, Copeland, in for ICC. And it looks like Hutcherson coming in here for the Bulldogs. Also number 18, that's Pittman, and number 8, Avilas, there we go. I apologize if I do say any of these names wrong. There's Tross. Sends a line drive straight forward. Holmes breaks it up, and it goes right back to Tross, so she'll be able to punt this one away here. And she does. Doesn't get a good foot on this one. As Holmes comes up, players collide. Good no call as neither one gained an advantage there. The referee said play on. Now ICC is trying to reverse the pitch, and that one, good idea, just a little too high as she was trying to find Johns here on the near side. It goes out of bounds and back to the Bulldogs. So the throw in here, and yep, that's a little excessive that time, and the whistle blown, and it will stay with Holmes here. This is Hutcherson that will step into this one for the Bulldogs and sends it on its way over the middle of the pitch. Still being bounced around. They eventually get it to the outside now. And the ball will stay in bounds. Good hustle there. I believe that's Mitchell on the far side of the pitch. And Holmes tries to break it up, and it eventually works its way forward. Finds his feet to Jones, and then Holmes finds it. This one going to be sent ahead, and good job there, taking away that angle of attack. It was number 2 that came flying in that time. That was Hansen. But it was number 15 for ICC, Moore, that took away that angle of attack and didn't allow her to get squared up on a shot opportunity there. Now here come the Bulldogs. This one sent ahead, broken up that time by the Indians. This one's going to be sent across, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs with 19:20 to go here in the first half. Still no score. Substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be number 3, Polk, into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Brother Chris and those students there doing a great job here on campus. That's the ICCBSU. Logan breaks that one up, sends it to the opposite side of the pitch, forcing the Holmes Bulldogs to retreat here. And that one just took an unfortunate hop. Good read that time by Johns. Just took a favorable hop for the Bulldogs. This one over the middle, and it's going to be sent out of bounds, and I believe last touched by Holmes, and that is going to be the case. Substitution coming in the match now here for the Indians. This is going to be number 9, Izzy Boyd, into the contest. Boyd will check in, and checking out will be number 17, Johns. Again, another ICC BSU substitution. And this one's going to be sent by Tross and just off the side of her foot, out of bounds. And Holmes is quickly going to get it back in here, trying to try to catch ICC off guard, but the Indians do a good job of recognizing that and quickly recovering. And then this one's going to be taken away, but goes out of bounds off the foot of Boyd. Boyd coming in again, taking that one away. Now the ball bounces to the outside. ICC with it, looking to go on the attack here. That's Ward, and it's going to go out of bounds to be a throw in here for ICC. More substitutions coming in here as it's going to be number 8, Jackson, into the match here for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. John Harrod and the company out there at the Bank of Okolona, proud to sponsor today's soccer action here on the ICC Sports Network. Throws into triple coverage. The ball's going to go out and last touched by Holmes. Be a throw in, won't be a corner opportunity here for the Indians. Throws it, trying to go over the top of the defense and deflected away. Now swings it back out wide, and good job by Holmes. I say good job by Holmes clearing it out. This one deflected. And ICC gets it now, swings this one out wide. This is Boyd. Boyd keeping possession with the Indians. Now is going to reverse the pitch over to Jones, as Jones has it now. She's going to survey the defense, work a little one-on-one. Now goes across the middle. And broken up there by the Bulldogs. Now it's going to be a foot race. I tell you what, Jones and McKinney, probably two of the fastest people on the field right now. We've seen some great foot races between those two this afternoon already. And that one's going to be a foul on the Indians. As it heads out of bounds. I'm with Coach on that one. Didn't really think there was anything malicious or intentional on that attack. Just two players ran into each other. But the whistle did go against ICC. So it'll be a free kick coming up here. Inside 15 and a half to play until halftime. This one deflected off. ICC was there. But Holmes able to get it and clear it back out. Now trying to go over the middle. Young stepped in front of it. Holmes gets it back. Thought about striking, but good job by Young quickly closing in to take away that strike. And now they swing it out wide, and this one deflected away. Shot and saved. No, deflected, but eventually saved. Big time break there, as that was a rocket off the foot as it came in and kind of in and out of the hands of Tross. Good job of cleaning that one up, as a couple of Bulldogs were closing in quickly there, trying to catch the rebound. And ICC comes away unharmed. Jones tried to send it out of bounds, but it was taken away by McKinney. And now it eventually does go out of bounds. And we'll have substitution coming in here for Holmes. This is going to be number 25, Morrow, into the contest. Another Bank of Okolona substitution here. So throw in on the far side of the pitch here for Holmes. Still no score. Inside 14 minutes to play now here in the first half. And there's the strike and score. Go back and look at that one. ICC kind of got caught napping defensively as number 2 got the opening, went top shelf, and was able to put that one away, as that was Hansen with the goal. She leads Holmes now with 5 goals on the season. And so 1-0 now is the score in favor of Holmes. Again, just found that seam in the defense and squared up, went strong left-footed, and was able to go top shelf over Tross. And not a whole lot Tross could do about that. Just a good shot selection off the foot of Hansen, and 1-0 now is the score. Indians trying to find the equalizer here. It's the ball being pinballed around right now, and they're going to call a handball. Or maybe offsides, I don't know. I believe we're going to say it was a handball in that situation. So this one's sent down, and ICC trying to break it up. Jones finds it, but then Holmes comes back and takes it away. Young gets in the way of that one, but Holmes will keep possession on the far side of the pitch. This one sent over the middle. Oh, headed away. Dangerous situation here, and good idea that time by Hansen, just trying to get a foot on it in a hurry as it was coming away, and she had some defensive players closing in on her. Just couldn't quite get squared up on that one well enough. Substitutions coming in here for ICC. Huckabee and Walker will come into the contest here for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by Coke. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Lady Indians hoping to be able to find a way to rally here in the final 11.5 of the first half to find that equalizer and come away with a big win here over the Bulldogs. Logan lets that one settle, but then Holmes steps right back in front of it. That was Morrow. Morrow tried to squeeze it ahead, ball deflected, chase for it, and Holmes keeps it. Scramble for it on the far side of the pitch. That's going to be Jackson fighting for it. Forces the shot, or excuse me, the pass over the middle. ICC stepped in front of it. And then just a lot of standing around that time by the Indians. Holmes had it for a moment. And Jones was able to break that one up. Now sends this one ahead. ICC with it. Here comes a great opportunity for the Indians. Oh, just couldn't catch up with the ball that time was Walker. Boy, Walker had Boyd flying down the near side as well, and this one's going to be set out of bounds and eventually go back to the Bulldogs. Boy, that could have been a great opportunity there if the Indians could have found a way to keep possession of the ball. This one popped high. Young lets it settle. Now will dribble between a triple team out of the Bulldogs, and she's tripped up. And a whistle there on the Bulldogs. So an even 10 minutes to go now. ICC trailing this one 1-0. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll take a look back at some of these first half highlights from the match as well. Trying to go the extra skip pass that time. Holmes stepped in front of it. Now ICC gets it back. This is going to be Boyd with it. And offsides is going to be called here on the Indians. Nothing really that Walker could do. She just kind of got caught up in no man's land after the possession changed that time. And then ICC got it back. So just tough break there for ICC.
Drop in a little deeper, Bree. That's fine. Watch behind me.
9 minutes now as this one's sent away, and it's going to be out of bounds. And we'll have more substitutions coming in here. This is going to be number 10, McGregor, back into the contest for ICC. And Blackburn will enter here for the Bulldogs. Starting to see some of the ladies get a little winded out there, especially some that have been on the pitch majority of this first half, if not all of this first half. We talked about it. The weather is not just miserable if you're watching, but if you're playing right now, that sun is baking down on the pitch. And it's been a very physical match, not much of a breeze this afternoon coming across the way, so one of those that they will be happy to get to our Little Caesars halftime here in the next 8 minutes and 15 seconds. This one's sent ahead. Here comes trouble. He's going to step on the outside and fires. That was number 7, Kraft, stepping into that one. 8-11. As that time she just snuck behind the defense. The defense kind of, I won't say gave up on the play, but kind of assumed that the ball was just going to roll out of bounds. But Kraft showing off some speed there, and now it's 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. So just about a 5-minute swing now in the contest, and Holmes up 2-0. Scramble for it across the way. Now this one's sent ahead. Jones will step in front of it. Now he's going to try to send it out wide. Now you're starting to see Holmes step it up defensively, or at least increase the intensity defensively. As this one's sent over the middle. Scramble for it. Still loose on the pitch, and the Bulldogs come away with it. And a foul on the Indians, and be a free kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. Steve Diffie checking in and watching today's broadcast. Appreciate Steve always watching, making sure I'm behaving, I guess, more than anything else. Also want to give a happy birthday shout out to women's assistant coach Hugo Gautier. I apologize if I'm saying that last name wrong. I probably am in that sense, but happy birthday to Hugo. Really unique situation. Blake Lashley, the men's soccer coach, also his birthday today. So I don't know if that was part of the hiring requirements that the assistant coaches had to have the same birthday or not. So the Indians will have it, trailing this one 2-0. Got to find a way to get a little bit of momentum coming back their way here in this final 6.5 of the first half. But if you're Holmes, you can really start thinking about separating yourself here. Taking a 3-goal advantage at the break would be big. This one sent out of bounds. Good job there by Kellett to send that one out of bounds and allow the defense to reset here. Again, remind you, the men's action will be coming up next here on the red channel. As this one sent deep and just off the crossbar that time, and that would have been a great shot as Strauss did everything she could to stretch out and stop that one, and that would have been about another foot wider. Could have been trouble there, so Indians dodge a big-time bullet there with 5.5 to go until halftime. Now Holmes takes it away. Sends that one forward and just inadvertently kicked that one into the face of McGregor, and a good job by the referee to stop the action. That's one thing that they've been told to do. Any hard contact to the head and to stop them, make sure the players are okay. McGregor looked at him, said, "I'm good." As the Columbus Air Force Base doing some testing today. I don't know if you heard that one come across the broadcast or not, so may have a few little jets flying over throughout the afternoon. As there's a scramble for it over there. Good work defensively that time by Sarah Grace Moore to basically force them to retreat back to the goalie in that situation. Indians trying to at least cut this lead in half going into halftime. Bulldogs trying to extend it to 3-0. 4 minutes to play. Now here come the Bulldogs on the far side. Dribbling in deep. Shot is wide and behind the goal there. India's got to do a little bit better of a job to take away that angle of attack there. One of those situations you just got to dig deep. Find whatever reserves you have left here in this 3 minutes and 45 seconds. As you're seeing a lot of ladies right now for both teams just trying to find that extra breath here in a highly contested, hot, and physical first half. Now this one's going to be sent wide, and it's going to be given chase, but couldn't get to it that time was Boyd, and the ball will go back to the Bulldogs now with 3:18 and counting. Great job there. Come up and step in front of that one. Holmes keeps it in play here. Impressive. And then good job by Young to take that one away. Going to send this one over the middle. This is going to be McGregor. McGregor going to take a few touches forward. Now squeezes it ahead. Nice touch there. Now here come the Indians on the far side of the pitch. Looking to go over the middle, and just couldn't quite get to it in time. I believe that was Huckabee closing in. Can't tell if that's 1 or 7 across the way. But a good job that time by the Indians. Just couldn't quite get to it quick enough as this one is sent down the pitch, and Tross coming out to clear it out there. Good job again by Allison Moore. Couldn't get to the ball, but what she could do was alter the chase that time put on by Blackburn and take away her angle of attack, and that's exactly what she did. That was Huckabee earlier, who just couldn't quite get to the ball before the keeper of Holmes did to take away that shot opportunity. Coming up on 2 minutes now. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. Now this one's going to be sent down the pitch. Holmes waited for that 50-50 ball, is able to win it. Now ICC breaks it up. Swing and a miss, and Holmes somehow finds it. Still a mad scramble for it. Strikes from distance, but too tall. Boy, big time bullet dodge there by the Indians. Boy, the Bulldogs just staying aggressive through every opportunity here, and ICC needs to let this final 45 seconds race off the clock and get reset here. And as this one's going to go out of bounds, and it will go back to the Bulldogs. And this is what we talked about. Holmes could have elected to just let this 30 seconds run out, but they quickly throw it right back in. ICC pokes it away, but then Holmes gets it right back. Trying to go to the right side with it. Indians break it up, eventually get it back now in 15 seconds. Now inside 10 seconds, and this one's going to be deflected and will go out of bounds, and that should do it for your first half of play. Holmes leads it by the score of 2-0 here at the break. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this here on the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC trailing Holmes 2-0 at the break.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars, the new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, roll Tribe!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We're thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now, the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. Continues with the music from the 1992 video game Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game Halo, featuring our low brass. We close our program this evening with the 2003 video game Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Eppridge. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 ICC All-American Marching Band!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars do crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew he was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce
You
a lot. You know.
Will is the
sauciest guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was
saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave? Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle. I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of the Little Caesars halftime show. It's Holmes 2, ICC nothing. Holmes coming into this contest ranked number 6 in the country with a 5-1-1 record, 2-0-1 in the North. ICC unranked with a 3-3 record, 2-1 in the North. So a crucial North Division match between these two squads here this afternoon. Adam Gore, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams bring this action here for the ICC Sports Network. Lee is taking photos this afternoon. You can see those at ICCimages.com. That's ICCimages.com. As ICC will have this First American National Bank opening kick to start the second half. Now Holmes with it is going to poke this one over the top, and Tross will easily come out and collect that one. Take a look at some of those highlights being brought your way during halftime. Saw both those goals for Holmes as they came late in the contest. It was 13-38. Hansen scored her 5th goal of the season. She leads the Bulldogs with 5 goals this season. And then with 8:11 left in the first half, it was Kraft picking up her 4th goal of the season to make it a 2-0 contest. A tough collision there on the far side of the pitch. Ball will go out of bounds. It will go back to ICC. men's match will be following this one, so you want to be sure and stick around for that. We'll also have volleyball tomorrow on the Blue Channel at 5 o'clock. Lawson State coming to town, and then Thursday night, be right back here on the Red Channel for football starting at 6 with the Davis Ford pregame show as we hit the road, head north to go face our rivals, Northeast. And so this one's going to be sent down the way, deflected around, and ICC just couldn't quite get to it on the backside. Good send that time, as I believe that was Collette that sent it across. Just ICC couldn't quite get squared around on it, and that's going to be a tripping foul on the Indians. This has been a physical match today. Seen a lot of players hitting the deck, but nothing that's been malicious or just warranted a card so far, and hopefully it'll stay that way. As now Holmes with it, trying to go one-on-one. And eventually ICC was able to come back and clean that one up. That was Bella Mathis. ICC in the all-white kits, Holmes in all black. And it's going to go out of bounds. As again, a lot of physicality in this match. You just saw them trip over each other there. And they're actually going to call it a handball. So Jones will step into this one. Indians trying to find a way to cut this lead in half here. For about the last 15 minutes of the match, it was all Holmes. They were able to take advantage of that, take a 2-0 lead into the break. That ball bounces back and eventually finds its way back to the Indians. This one squeezed ahead. Nothing there. Now ICC will send it back out and reset the attack. Want to go to the middle of the pitch. They do. Young with it. Young tries to squeeze this one ahead, looking to see if she can find Mitchell. Mitchell trying to break on the backside, gets to it. And again, man, a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving in that situation, and the official is going to step in the way, and they're actually going to give a yellow card now. Hey, don't like the fact that the yellow was handed that time, as that was Morgan Mitchell getting the yellow. If anything, she was reacting to the original push and pull, and that's what happens, whether it be football, the American version of football, or the world's version of football. Usually the one that reacts is the one that gets hit with the flag or the card, and that was the case there, as Mitchell didn't like how physical it got there and reacted to it and drew the yellow card. ICC steps back in front of that one, tries to send it across. Holmes is just going to let that one cruise and go out of bounds to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs. This one sent ahead, stepped in front of that time by Collette. Tried to send her forward, and good hustle that time on the part of Russell to get in front of that one and set it out of bounds, and now ICC will have to reset. So it's going to be Jones to throw it in. Jones looking for someone, and nothing there, and he's going to get her back up and reset the throw as she ran up a good bit from the original spot and basically just runs up to it again. Tries to throw over the top, and now this one squeezed forward, and Holmes in the right spot at the right time to take that one away. Breeze starting to pick up here in the second half. Didn't get much of a breeze throughout the first half, and now ICC sends this one ahead. Indians trying to get on the attack. Sends this one over the middle, and no, just couldn't quite link up with Ward that time as she was forcing in a hurry. Now Now the ball being bounced around, and Holmes will let it clear, and they'll let it settle at midfield. That's got to be offside. No, she's going to retreat and get back. Quick touch across the way. Now sends it back across the middle. Strikes and just wide. Looked like it went in on camera. It did not. As it hit off the support post and into the back of the net. So visually that was a little deceiving, as they're going to say the ball was last touched by the Indians. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here. So the corner sent on its way. Looking back post, headed and out of bounds. Good send, just couldn't quite get tall enough on that one. Were the Bulldogs as it goes out of bounds, and ICC dodges a bullet. Still trying to find a way to cut this 2-0 lead in half here. Just inside 38 minutes to play here in the second half. Reminder, the men's match will be coming up. We'll step away from the broadcast and say be back probably within 10 to 15 minutes of the conclusion of this one for the start of the men's action. Now here come the Bulldogs on the other side. This is Hanson with it. She's already got one goal today. Sends it across the middle. Smart play there. And looks like maybe incidental contact that time as Tross came out. Tim was coming in on the charge that time. That was Wilson. So this one controlled by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs has come out and controlled a large part of this second half so far. ICC needs to find a way, as that's going to be a foul there. And again, number 10 coming in a little aggressive, and may have got a little bit of a high kick there on Allison Moore. So Young sends this one ahead. Mathis takes it, but then Holmes gets it right back. And this one go out of bounds. They say last touch by ICC. Bang, bang play there, and tough call. And they're going to give the ball to the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs just give it right back. I think it's one of those situations, ball don't lie there, as the ball went right back to the Indians. As this one's going to be deflected away, and Holmes will give chase on this one. And that one should be out of bounds on the Indians. And we have substitutions coming into the match here. For ICC, it's going to be number 16, Sarah Gracemore. And for the Bulldogs, it's going to be number 24, Sydney Nestor, back into the contest. This one sent forward to midfield. ICC had it. Good job there by Hanson coming in, really undetected defensively to take that one away for a moment, but ICC is able to regather it. Trying to go to work on the far side of the pitch. Tough defense out of the Bulldogs. Not giving them anything easy here. Now tries to swing that one forward, and the Bulldogs intercept it. There's McGregor. McGregor fires from distance and too tall. Oh, I like the thought that time by McGregor. She just stepped in front of it. Doesn't hesitate. Saw a seam for a second. Just couldn't quite put that one on frame. Well, it would have been a big moment there. She could have cut the lead in half. So the Bulldogs dodge a bullet there. Young's going to take it away now for ICC. Sends it ahead. Good defense on the part of, I believe that was Hanson possibly. Or no, excuse me, that's number 4. That's going to be DeSalte. Now ICC gets it back and then turns it right back over to the Bulldogs. And then the Bulldogs send it right ahead to ICC. Anything you could do better, anything you could do, I could do better in that exchange there, as the ball eventually settles at midfield. Bulldogs squeeze this one ahead, but then taken away once again by the Indians. ICC tries to get it out quickly in transition, but sends it out of bounds, and the ball will head back to the Bulldogs. Somehow my clock has gotten off, but it's correct now with 3:45. Bulldogs sweep this one across the middle. It's going to shoot. This one will be partially deflected. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will be, I believe, a corner kick coming up here for Holmes, and it will be. So a corner kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. They lead at 2-0. 33 minutes to go now. This one up, and a great job by Trost to break that one up. Now the ball still dangerous, but ICC cleans it up. Ooh, a lot of contact across the way, and they're going to say last touch by Holmes. Substitution coming into the match here for ICC. Izzy Boyd back into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by Samstown Market, the newest sponsor of ICC Athletics. They've got a butcher shop, not very many of those left around. A butcher shop there at Samstown Market. A lot of great options of meats, produce, and specialty items there in Manatee. So go by and see them. If you ever see me firing up the grill, if you see me post something on Instagram, social media, that's where I go get my meat for my weekends, is Samstown Market. Oh, great touch. Now here come the Bulldogs on the attack. Steps, fires, and just too wide. Not shot on frame there. Beautiful, quick touch. And the Indians are able to dodge one there. Bulldogs miss a golden opportunity. Now we got another substitution coming in. This is going to be number 7. This is Casey Kraft. She's got a goal on the afternoon. She'll come back into the contest, and she'll replace McKinney. So the Indians will step into this one. Bat it around, and Holmes had come up, put a foot on it. Still really not settled with anybody yet. McGregor lets it settle, then deflects it off a Bulldog. Trying to get away from a double team, does so, squeezes this one ahead. And it's still loose on the pitch, and now it finds its way to the feet of Morgan Mitchell. Mitchell beats her defender, now wants to step into one, and oh, what a save. Great strike there by Morgan Mitchell. Got some separation from the defender that time, just couldn't quite get that one in, as that was Belden making a wonderful save for the Bulldogs. So the Indians are going to have to throw this one in and do so as it gets deflected away. Try to find it right back to Mitchell. Mitchell eventually finds it now. She wants to go left-footed, and that one deflected and over the top of the net. So Morgan Mitchell has had a couple of opportunities, 2 really good strikes, just haven't been able to find a way to put one home here, and now the Indians will have a corner opportunity coming up with 30 minutes to go here in the contest. And so this will be McGregor to step into this corner kick here for the Indians. Sends it on a line drive. Holmes will send it right back out. Now McGregor tries to send it over the middle. Deflected away. Jones keeps it in play for the Indians. Ball being pinballed around right now. And eventually settles on the far side of the pitch, and that's going to be Ward with it. Ward trying to get right back on the attack here for the Indians. Trying to cut this 2-0 lead in half. They've had 2 good looks at it, just haven't been able to do anything with it. Now the good defense by Holmes forces them right back outside. As Collette gets tangled up with the Bulldog player there, it goes out of bounds and last touch by the Indians. Tough break there for the Indians. One of the longest possessions they've had on their side of the pitch offensively here in the second half. And 2 good strikes by Mitchell, just couldn't come away with anything thanks to 2 good saves by Belden of the Bulldogs. Jones tries to step in front of it. Great hustle to eventually chase that one down and get the possession back for the Indians now. Trying to go over the top to it. Nobody there for ICC, just directly to an Bulldog player. Then ICC is able to hustle back and step in front of this one. Gets it up to Boyd. But then taken away there by the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs, quick touch on the outside. Good job staying on sides now, as that was Kraft with it. Kraft puts a foot into it, and it's going to be scooped up that time by Trost. Well, Holmes likes to strike quickly and had a chance to do it there as Kraft was looking for her second goal of the afternoon. Just couldn't get that one on frame. Now this one's going to be cleared back. Got to be careful here. She's going to step in front of it. Fires. No. What a save there. Big time save for the Indians. ICC's defense, that back line fell asleep there. Tross had one choice, and that was just to challenge the player directly and hope she could have got a deflection, and she did. Great save there by Tross. This one over the middle. It's going to be deflected, and it's going to go out of bounds and be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. 27:15 to go. We've got another substitution coming in here. This is going to be number 17, Chandler, into the match here for the Bulldogs. This substitution is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit renaissancebank.com to learn more about their rewards checking accounts and all the great offerings they have there at Renaissance Bank. This one's being sent forward now. Scramble for it on the far side of the pitch. Holmes looks like they've got control, but it goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians. 2-0 is the score, with plenty of time to go here for the Indians to find their way back into this one. They've had some good strikes, just haven't been able to find the back of the net. ICC hoping to be able to change that here soon, as this ball sent forward, and just an unfortunate hop off the foot of Moore that time. And ICC's going to have to get it. Young, ooh, dangerous, deflected it off the Holmes player. 24 for Holmes. Nestor, if she would have been awake that time or would have expected that, could have came in and charged that one and possibly had the third goal of the day for the Bulldogs. So ICC, that back line kind of falling asleep here over the last few possessions, and they've been able to dodge a couple of bullets. She can't do that in an upset bid of the number 6 team in the country. This one's sent ahead by the Indians. Deflected away, and Holmes is simply going to clear this one out. Young had it. And now here comes the Bulldogs on the attack, and they're going to call offsides. And we're going to have a chance to possibly get these substitutions in here, or maybe not. This ball sent over the top. Here comes the opportunity for ICC. They shoot and no. Right spot, right time. There's a great strike there by Huckabee, but Belden was just in the right spot at the right time. Scramble for it underneath, and that should be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians, and it will be. You see both the Bulldogs and the Indians getting loose there. That match should be coming your way in about the next 35 minutes, as we do have substitutions in now. Copeland will come in for ICC wearing number 11, and Johnson wearing number 6 for the Bulldogs will come in. Substitutions being brought to you by the Sonic here in Fulton. If you're looking for a job, Sonic, they're hiring. As this one sent on its way, looking for the back post. Header! Oh, unkind. Off the frame for the Indians. Tough day there. Great job by Copeland to get a head on the ball that time, and just unfortunately, the soccer gods frowned upon her as it hit the post and came out, and Copeland immediately turned around after running into the keeper, and that's a card there. Even if it wasn't intended, it's one of those situations where she just couldn't stop herself and ran into the keeper there. And good show of sportsmanship by Copeland as she made sure the keeper, Belden, was okay after the contact, and easy call there for the referee. That's the second yellow card of the afternoon for the Indians, and we'll give Belden a little bit of time to gather herself. Belden's holding the ball like, I'm ready, I'm good. This one's sent ahead. Deflected around, and Holmes will eventually get control of it once again. ICC breaks it up. Holmes with it. They want to reverse the pitch here. They go over the top. Header's just too tall. Again, that back line just kind of falling asleep there for ICC. Don't know if there's not good communication between that back line and the keeper, but Holmes has been able to slip in behind there and have had some dangerous opportunities, that being one of them, but couldn't get in on frame there, and a break again for the Indians. This one sent ahead to McGregor. She lets it settle now, wants to quickly turn it around the opposite side. And it's going to go out of bounds. We're going to say deflected out by the Bulldogs. So ICC will maintain possession. Coming up on 21 and a half minutes to play in this one. I believe this is Huckabee here trying to go on the chase. And good job there helping out defensively by the Bulldogs. Sends it ahead, and ICC will let it settle, and they're going to take it back. Now they're going to try to reverse it over to Boyd. Boyd. A little bit of a hip check there, and Holmes gets it back. Sends this one out wide. This is Hansen. Sends it forward and not on frame. Easily scooped up that time by Trost. Holmes takes it away after that 50-50 ball, trying to push it out now on the far wing. Hansen lost her footing, was able to snatch it back, and then the ball is going to stay in bounds, actually. And then it's sent out by the Indians, so it'll be a throw-in here for the Bulldogs. Substitutions coming in, two for each team. Looks like Mitchell will get set to come back in here for ICC. Number 10, that is Wilson for the Bulldogs, and looks like number 12. And I do not have a 12 on our roster here for ICC.
Win the ball here, Mitch.
50-50 ball sent down the pitch, taken away by Holmes. As the Bulldogs have done a good job of maintaining field position, time of possession. ICC has done a good job of being aggressive when they've had the ball on their side of the pitch. They've just had nothing to show for it yet. Yet being the key word of that one. All right, so Madison Martin wearing number 12 today. Thanks to Lee Adams for checking on that for us. Madison Martin was that last player that checked in. Oh, that was shot over the middle off the back of an ICC defender. Jones is out there with one shoe on right now. This one go over the middle. Young going to try to clear it out. And Jones, who is just playing with one shoe, sends it back midfield. Now here comes Jones still playing defense with only one shoe on the pitch right now. And this was sent out of bounds, and that would give Jones a chance to gather her shoe here. But, hey, you got to love the hustle. Can't knock the hustle in that sense of Jones as the ball continued to play. She stayed out there and was active in that exchange. Substitutions in here for Holmes is going to be Polk wearing number 3, and number 18 is Pittman into the contest. This one header, and it's in. Beautiful goal there by the Bulldogs. Go back and look at this one, as that was, I believe, number 10. It was number 10 with the goal.
Ladies, we need one back. We need time to get one.
And it's now 3-0. That was Wilson. Avila's had the assist on that goal. And for Wilson, that's her 4th goal of the season. 3-0 now. Holmes with the lead. That's a big one. 2-0 is different mentally when you look up the board. You're like, all right, we're 1 goal away from getting back in this thing. Now the Indians, who has had some good opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize on them, thanks to the tough play of Avery Belden in net today for the Bulldogs. There's another substitution coming in here. This is Deslat coming in here. This substitution being brought to you by our friends at Davis Ford, just to our left of us here in the ICC Alumni and Foundation broadcast booth. Davis Ford, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. That one taken away nicely by Jones, but Holmes is able to get it back. This one sent ahead. Good idea. Indians just in the way to intercept that one. And they're going to say last touch out of bounds by the Indians. And out of bounds again by the Indians. We'll put a foot on this one and just float wide of the goal and go out of bounds. Remind you, the men's match will be coming your way probably about the next 30 minutes. Here on the Red Channel, we'll break away at the conclusion of this match. Also, remind you, we'll have volleyball tomorrow night on the Blue Channel starting at 5 o'clock. And then football right back here on the Red Channel at 6 o'clock as we take on Northeast in football Thursday night. Davis Ford pregame show will come your way at 6. It'll be a First American National Bank opening kickoff at 6:30. It's Lawson State playing us in volleyball tomorrow night on the Blue Channel. Again, that one will start at 5 o'clock. Jeremy Kennedy, Michael Upton will have you the play-by-play on that one. Indians need to find a way to strike quickly here. This one's sent right into the backside of a Holmes player, deflected out, and now Holmes will send it back to midfield. ICC waiting on it. This one's sent forward, intercepted there by the Bulldogs. Still loose on the pitch. Boyd trying to get to it, does so, but then it's going to eventually be lost out of bounds. Good hustle that time on the part of Boyd, trying to get it back for the Indians. This was going to be thrown in at midfield, and just an inadvertent push there that time. And so this will be stepped into here by the Indians. They're going to try to cross the pitch. That's Mitchell. Leaves it out wide. Copeland. Copeland trying to get it one-on-one on herself over there on the corner. Couldn't get anything going. Great defense on the part of the Bulldogs, as that one simply sent out of bounds and will go back to Holmes. So Holmes sends this one ahead, easily scooped up that time by Trost. This one being sent to Boyd, and it's going to be a little awkward hop on Boyd, and as it goes out of bounds back to ICC. Again, the Bulldogs, they like to get it in a hurry. Don't allow the defense enough time to set up, and it's going to go out of bounds, last touched by the Bulldogs. Substitution into the match here for ICC, as this will be Earwood. Abby Earwood coming in for the first time this afternoon. This one will be thrown in. Huckabee is trying to get it up the pitch. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. 12 minutes to play now. Substitutions coming in here for the Bulldogs. It's going to be number 11, McKinney, number 25, Morrow, and number 23, Blackburn, all re-entering here for the Bulldogs. They lead at 3-0 with 11:45 to go in this one. Huckabee, great challenge that time, but even stronger play by Chandler to keep that one in possession of the Bulldogs. This one sent down the pitch, and ICC is going to try to keep it in their possession. They do so now through Allison Moore. Moore dribbling down the pitch, now tries to go left side. And once again, nice play on the part of Chandler to step in front of that one. Now here come the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going to go out wide with it now on the left side. Strikes, and that one just off frame, as that was number 23, Blackburn, trying to go left-footed. Just couldn't quite get squared up on it enough to make it dangerous as it goes out of bounds. She got a little bit of a limp after that one. She'll be getting back defensively, and ICC will get set to step into this one. This one touched forward, and Bulldogs with the extra defender back was able to get in the way of that one that time. Earwood puts a foot into this one. Or excuse me, that was not Earwood, that was Martin. This one over the top, and here comes trouble. She was onside when the ball sent. Now she's going to try to go, and her foot fails her that time. Second time today we've seen McKinney have a great opportunity in a 1v1 situation and just couldn't get it on frame. Until she's upset with herself there. She knew she let another good one get away. Inside 10 minutes now, 3-0. Bulldogs with the lead. Basically sitting right back to the keeper here. This one's going to take a favorable hop for the Indians. Finds its way to Huckabee. Huckabee trying to go to the far side of the pitch. Copeland was there, but so are 3 other Bulldogs. They're able to clean that one up. Young steps in front of that one. It's Martin trying to squeeze it forward, but Holmes once again, right spot at the right time defensively. ICC able to come back and get it, sends this one ahead. This one's going to simply go out of bounds, and it'll be back to the Bulldogs with 8:40 to play. Jones struggling with that one. It's McKinney on a little bit of a foul there. Didn't get the call. Official says play on. Trying to look to go to the backside. Just let her a step too far, as that was intended for Blackburn that time. And Blackburn tried to send that one ahead and just swing and a miss. But Holmes able to keep possession. Now they want to strike over the middle. And another one that's just going to go wide there. Another great opportunity for McKinney. And ICC has dodged 3 major bullets off the foot of McKinney, not being able to put those on frame. Substitution into the match here for ICC. This is Anna Grace Ward re-entering here for the Indians. One headed forward, and ICC's wanted to clear it out as Holmes was closing in a hurry there. So they let it sit on the far side of the pitch. This is Mitchell with it now. Mitchell had it taken away, and Holmes gets it back. Sent over the middle. Young breaks it up. Be a chase for it. ICC heads that one forward, and the Bulldogs retake possession. Then ICC sends it out of bounds. Got a substitution coming in here, and this is going to be number 6, Johnson, into the match here for the Bulldogs. That substitution again being brought to you by our friends, the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com as they whistle there on Holmes, and ICC will get it back. They trail at 3-0. 6 minutes to play. Indians, if they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it in a hurry. They can go on the attack on the right side. Shoots, and that one on frame and a save for the Bulldogs. Well, I like it. The Indians getting aggressive. Saw they had a chance to get a shot on goal. Belden, though, still playing lights out in the net for the Bulldogs today. Does not let that one in. And that's going to be offside. Easy call right there in front of the side official. So the ball will come back to the Indians. That one just took an unfortunate hop through the legs of Copeland. And now here come the Bulldogs on the other end. This is going to be on the attack of McKinney. McKinney takes this one in tight, and this time sends it home. Smart extra touch that time by McKinney to keep that one, to draw the keeper up as close as she could, and simply crossed it over and put it in the back of the net. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Substitution coming in here. So 2 in the first, 2 in the second half so far has been the story for the Bulldogs, as McKinney was able to take that one deep into the box and send it home to make it 4-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. We remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report. That'll be coming your way here in about 4.5 minutes. As ICC, not impossible, but highly improbable now, trailing this one 4-0. Got to finish strong here if you're the Indians. As now Holmes with it, sends it across the middle. Header is going to be too tall. Holmes staying aggressive here late. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Now they're just going to switch sides. And now they send this one down the pitch. Eats up 17 seconds before they're able to get that one up. And Holmes ready for it. Now this one's sent ahead. And ICC will easily scoop that one up. 3.5 to go before this one's final. ICC needs to play to get a little bit of momentum, as they will be hosting Pearl River on October the 1st. That's going to be Friday. That one will be right back here on the Red Channel. As this one's going to be sent ahead. Nicely broken up that time. And mad scramble and collision down there on the opposite side of the pitch. And good show of sportsmanship there after that bad landing on the part of Allison Moore on number 25, Morrow. She went over to make sure Morrow was okay, as an inadvertent elbow kind of caught her in the back of the head like a Judas effect. Now here come the Bulldogs. Morrow left side, and that one, deflected. Now they're going to say it's just wide. I thought that time Tross might have deflected that one out, but just missed that one wide right that time, as the clock now approaches 2 minutes left in the contest. Again, remind you the guys' match will be coming your way roughly 10 to 15 minutes after the conclusion of this match here. We'll break away from the broadcast after the Renaissance Bank post-game report, then we'll get fired back up. Of course, you can find out when we're back. Either just leave it here or follow us on Twitter at Let's Go ICC, and we'll tweet when we're live. Nice play there by the Bulldogs to keep it alive, and ICC just sends that one out of bounds. 1.5 minutes left. Find the ball as that one went deep into the woods there.
Hey, mark up, watch long throw.
As this will be number 8, Aviles. He's going to flip this one in. Well, you heard her teammates chanting, "Do it," when she got the ball, so you knew that she was either A, going to disappoint her teammates, or B, do something fancy, and did not disappoint her teammates there. As it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. Inside a minute left to play. You go ahead and wrap this one up in, well, what should be maroon and white. They look, they're wearing black and white today, as this one's sent back post. A little bit too much of a screamer that time, as it comes off the forehead of Wilson. It goes out of bounds with 30 seconds to play. Well, the Indians taking their time here, as this will wrap it up now inside 15 seconds to play. Sit back, and Holmes is going to have it. He had a chance to get turned around. Now he's going to try to score one more time here, but they're just going to run out of time. And that's going to do it. ICC falls by the final score of 4-0 here in the first match of the afternoon. Take a look at some Sonic scoring, and it's all Bulldogs. Hansen scored with 13:38 to go in the first half. Kraft added a goal at the 8:11 mark of the first half. It was 2-0 at the break in favor of the Bulldogs. Wilson, she scored with 17:24 to go in the second half, and then McKinney, after missing a couple of chip shots, was able to redeem herself, find the goal, and get the score with 4:58 to play in the contest. 4-0, your final score, the number 6 Bulldogs. They improve to 6-1-1 overall, 3-0 and 1 in the North. ICC falls to 3-4, and moves to 2-2 in North Division play. Well, that's going to do it. Thank you for tuning in for this one. And we'll be back in about the next 15 minutes with the men's action right here on the ICC Sports Network.
Understanding you. Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.